this was a bit fun and didn't end up anywhere near where I originally wanted. I started off with a silk and I got it pretty much fully upgraded, but this popped up and I just had to make it work as I went. Um, I know a lot of people like to stack max health with their lemonade stand, and that's all well and good for them for that one big hit, but it does not work for me. It is too slow. I like using all my board space for cooldown reduction, extra triggers, or crit, whatever I can get on there. Um, and so I have. So let's go over it real quick, and you can see what's going on here. So we have the Toxic Lemonade stand. Uh, it's showing at 5.8 seconds. It's a little faster actually because of the propeller. The thrusters makes it fly immediately, and since it's flying immediately from start combat, it gets that extra 10% reduction. 15 from the thrusters and 15 from the industrialist. So for a total of 40% cooldown reduction, not bad. Plus, it's got a feather on there. Um, and we've got a keychain. Pretty decent speed keychain, 3.3 seconds. Most of that's from the gramophone and the feather. And also, if the propeller hits this with flying, it goes a little faster as well. I used a lot of item generations. Supply cache here, gumball machine, piggles. Um, Anytime I would go shopping, if I found any small items that were bronze or silver, I'd buy them and resell them. Or if I got anything that would generate small items by selling, I'd buy those, sell those, and then sell the small items. So this gave me the majority of my health. There were a few fins. There were like 3 fins on this run, but they were all in the first few days, so they did almost nothing for getting me my eventual health stack. Um, this is 64% crit, but we have a shiny Orly that I picked up. I don't remember exactly where I picked it up, but oh yeah, it was an egg. I cracked an egg open, and this is what I got. So that gives me 100% crit chance. Every time this is used, it is hitting for 1400 poison, 1400 regen. Order of operations goes a bit like this: keychain pops, lemonade pops, keychain pops again. Of course, that's barring any freeze or slow or anything. And within the first 6.5 to 7 seconds, you can apply 4,500 poison, 4,500 regen. That doesn't happen here because they've got a pretty strong freeze, um, and they've got a pretty strong cooldown increase, which does hit the keychain. But I'll just show you. So this adds 6 seconds, but it doesn't. It only adds about 3 seconds. So there we go. We apply the poison. Keychain activates, but unfortunately this was frozen when it activated, so we didn't get the second hit. However, it was about to hit on its own the second time. The one time was enough though. It was enough defenses to keep me alive. It was enough offenses to kill them, just from one hit. So all in all, fun game. All right. So that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.